There we go. Now good. All right. Good morning. One more thing. There. Now you can see. All right. So let's begin. We'll start with 3 pull downs. Stretch way up to the sky. Then clear all the way out and down. All right, roll the shoulders back and sink. Up. And set. So let's begin, shake out all the cobwebs. Moving right out from the shoulders down to the fingertips. And then begin with the feet, bouncing off those heels. Shake all the cobwebs off the ankles, the knees, and the hips. Step out a little bit, side to side. Release the spine a little bit. And coming back to center and throw it out. So let's bring in the arms out and around, hug your tree, sink into the heels, big toes, little toes, arches pull up. Connect your tongue to the back of the teeth. On your inhale. On your exhale, you can gently let it go back and down. Breathing out through the nose. Maybe breathing out a little bit out of your mouth as well. That feels good to you. Inhale from the bottoms of the feet, up through the hips, up the back, up the neck, over the head, then exhaling down the front. Down your chin, your chest, back into the navel. Inhale as you come up. Bottom of your feet up to your back, up and over the head, and down the front of your body. Imagine like a waterfall just floating out all of the waste to the gray cloud. Picture yourself as your own little waterfall. spring-fed waterfall. Imagine the spring underneath you flowing up, coming out at the top and flowing down the hill. Beautiful waterfalls we see in the forest. And then on your next inhale, just let your arms float up. Follow those arms, they reach over the head and then open out to your side. And again, we'll do that again. Inhale as we float the arms up. And exhale, float out to the side. One more. All right, so let's do a little footwork today. Point your toes, start with the left foot out, and point and flex. And circle around at your foot, at your ankle. Wiggle your toes. And then going the other way. And then shake your leg out. And kick. Ten more. And release that leg. Other side, point your toe, flex and point. And circle. Wants to go the other way, okay, go the other way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's kick it out now and kick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Good, and take the feet a little bit apart. I'm going into our horse stance, medium frame to start. So we're going to inhale, rise up. And exhale, sink. And inhale for a breath. Exhale for a breath. And then we'll inhale to float back up. And exhale, floating the arms out. Good. Inhale up. And exhale, sink. Inhale. And exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale to float back up. And exhale, release out. Inhale again. Last one, and we'll hold it for 3 breath cycles. Exhale, sink. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little lower. 2. Last one. Inhale as we float back up. Push through those feet. Exhale as you release your arms. Good, bring the heels together and toes together. We have a little space between the feet. Right arm out, left arm under. Inhale, hands to your chest. Exhale as you sit back low into your chair. And breathe in. And breathe out. Then inhale back up. Bring the hands back to the chest. And exhale, sink back into your chair. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Then inhale back up. Exhale, sink back into your chair. Inhale, hold. And exhale, hold. Two more, inhale, hold. And exhale, hold. And last one. And inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, reach all the way up. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart. And exhale as you set. Good, now let's take the toes out and heels out. And again, and one more time. Nice and wide. And when you're at your correct width, you should be able to open those knees and keep them somewhat in line with the second and third toe. All right, and come in if you can't quite get those knees to follow. So we sink here, inhale as we come up, rising, the palms come together. Exhale as you sink down with your hands in front of your heart. Keep them a little bit away from your chest. And inhale as you rise back up. And exhale, release down. Good. Inhale as we come up. Palms together, exhale as you sink down. Inhale to hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release. And then we'll hold for 3 breaths. And exhale, sink. Inhale. Exhale. 2. And 1 more. Then on the next inhale, we'll rise. And exhale, release. Good. And take the heels together, toes, heels and toes, and heels and toes. Shake out those legs. And then we'll continue on with the arms. And today I'm going to go right into the 8 vessels. So if you can stay. If not, feel free to just leave me. All right, so push your hands out to the walls to the side of you. Really push and try to extend each and every finger, including the thumbs, out and separate them. Try to picture that you're holding a marble between each one of your fingers. Maybe that big shooter marble between your thumb and first finger. And then push a little bit more from your armpits out the palms of your hands. Really feel the center of your palm open up. Breathe in, breathe out, Really push your shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale. Now on the next inhale, breathe in through the palm. Exhale as you close your hands and make a fist. Just stretch out your wrist. Inhale as we extend. Exhale, squeeze and round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze and round. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, open. Now turn the palms up. Roll your shoulders back and down. And exhale, rotate all the way around. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. In. Out. In. And out. In. And out. In. Out. In. Out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Make a fist. Exhale as you make biceps. Big muscles. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Out. 4. Out. 5. Out. 6. Nine. And 10. Good. Hold your shoulders. Lift your elbows up and touch in the front. Open, lift them up and touch to the back. Exhale as you touch to the front. Inhale as you go to the back. 3, 4, making that half circle. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, good. Now hold them out. Make your goalpost arms. So tuck your elbows or tuck your shoulder blades back so that your elbows now come forward. And now push the backs of your wrists to the back wall. And close those elbows. Ooh, inhale, open. Exhale, close those elbows. Try to get the arms to make a V with the backs of the arms and forearms facing the camera. One more. Now hold it. We're going to do something a little bit new. Take your right arm out in front of you. Bring it across and under that left elbow. Bring your left elbow up and over your right arm. I know they're screaming. Take your right arm and just fold it on the top of your elbow and lift. Then take your hands that are now facing your face, your palms are facing your face, and you're going to turn them so the backs of the hands are facing one another, okay? So if you can touch the backs of your hands, maybe you can hook your thumbs together, or maybe you can even slide your left thumb forward and your pinky, your right pinky goes around your left thumb. Breathe in. I know it's a big stretch for the traps, the upper part of the neck, and exhale. Lift your elbows a little bit more if you can. Inhale. Exhale as you extend those arms a little bit out. Feel a little bit deeper stretch through the top of your left neck and shoulder. So just push out a little bit. Inhale as I come back. Exhale out. Inhale back. One more. Exhale. And release. Ooh. Shake that out. Go do the other side. Okay, left arm goes out, crosses over the chest. And then you send your right arm right up into that elbow and fold your left arm across and above, just above the right elbow if you can. It's challenging. Now your arms are coming together, your hands face your face. That's okay. If that's all you can do, that's fine. Okay, we don't want to really do anything that hurts. 2, the backs of your hands come together. And then 3 would be either to hook those thumbs right there, or maybe you slide your right arm, the one that's on the left side now, you slide that forward and you grab the left pinky. Breathe in, breathe out, drop those shoulders. Inhale as you maybe come forward a little bit away from your nose. Exhale as you pull back. Inhale, exhale. I think I got that wrong. So inhale to your head, exhale as you do the stretch. And you know what? It just breathe. Whatever feels good. We'll do one more and then release those arms, shake it out. And depending on what side of your lat or your traps, these are your trapezius muscles across here. You might have, I felt both on this, on my right shoulder because that's where it's tighter. You might have felt more on your left or may have felt it pretty equally. So just shake that out a little bit. And we're going to inhale, we're going to lift up those arms, lace the fingers together and flip the palms up. Bring your feet together, reach over to your right side or left side, then back to center, lift and exhale to your right side. It's a little loud today. And then back over to your left. Breathe in, lift and come over to your right. And then coming back to center, lift and lower down. We're going to finish our QiFit section today with our healing sounds. And then I'm going to go right into the 8 vessels. So if you could stay for a few minutes, great. If you can't, that's okay too. All right. So take an inhale breath and exhale. Actually, we're going to bring the feet together. So we're going to be pairing the healing sound with our balance practice. So on the inhale, we're going to shift to the right leg, lift the left leg up. Flex out the foot, flex out your hands, and exhale with a ha. Slide that foot back. Inhale, lift, shift to the left, lift your right. Flex. Slide it back. Inhale. Okay. So that ha can be quiet. So now we'll clear and set. All right, that ends our QiFit section. And we will begin with our Tao Yi section, or actually going through the 8 vessels as well. So, welcome. Inhale as we clear. We'll just do that 3 times or 2 more times. And last one. So we'll begin with those, how we began yesterday, doing those 3 types of folds. So if you have blocks or anything you want to use for the first part, I'm actually going to be using that. You can grab something to bring the floor up to you. All right, so here we go. We're going to start beginning with our 2 hands press the earth. So gather the sun. Inhale, bring it into the kidneys. Then exhale as you fold forward, bringing your hips back, coming into a flat back to start that fold, and then folding from your hips as you go down the backs of your legs, hands flat to the floor or to your blocks or to your chair, whatever you need, or they can even be on your thigh, on your shins. So let your head release between your arms, your ears, and between your arms, you're looking through your legs. Inhale. Exhale, trying to keep the knees straight but not locked. So meaning if you have the tendency to overextend at the knee, you want to just engage those quads a little bit, the front of your legs, the muscles in the front of your thighs. Lift those up. Let your shoulders release up towards your hips. Your head releases down to your fingers. The next inhale, we're going to just shift back to your heels, release your hands, rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. Lift and roll back those shoulders and exhale as we send. So we will alternate each one of those forward folds with a standing upright exercise. So we're going to go out with the toes, out with the heels, out with the toes, out with the heels. And coming into that wide stance, we're going to add in hawk lands out of rock. Okay, so it's kind of like that hold we did yesterday. We've been doing it back and forth in that hawk. So we're going to add that in today. So let's begin. Take the arms and open. Lift the heart. Exhale, close, round through your wrists. Inhale, open, lift the heart. Exhale, close, round. Inhale, open, lift up. Exhale, fold, bending your knees and push out to the side. Inhale as we hollow. Exhale as we flex. Inhale. Exhale. In, all the way up. And coming down. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Bring your arms together. Exhale, fold. Push your hands back. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull the fingertips together. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull those fingertips together, rounding. Inhale. And exhale, sweep all the way around. Lift the heart. And exhale to close. Set. Good. Now on this one, we're going to inhale, pull up, sink, roll your shoulders back and down and lift your heart. Now tuck your tail and your hips so that you're not over extending at the back. So we want to be careful that we're not doing that, but we're doing more of opening through the thoracic spine. So tucking the hips, roll back on the chest, breathe in. We're supported here. We're working on strengthening these back muscles, the erector spinae muscles, the muscles that form like a rope up and down your back along the spine. And now breathe in and exhale as we set. Good. So we won't need the blocks for these next two folds, so put them aside if you have them. But we are going to bring the feet together. So inhale, gather. Hands to your kidneys, exhale as you fold, touching your toes down the back of your body. Now this time you can bend the knees. You take peace fingers and just slide them in between your big toe and second toe, or you can just hold on to the front of the toes. So whatever your pleasure is, you do that. Push down your toe into your fingers, but pull up on your fingers so you're not smushing them. Pull your shoulders back, pull your elbows back. So you're going to go from elbows out to elbows in and back. And now when you do that and your shoulders go back and your elbows go back, you feel your lat muscles, those big muscles along the side of the back that attach up under the arm. And we breathe in, lifting your hips. Your back is flat. You are looking out, but watch that you're not doing that. You don't want to crunch the back of your neck. Tuck your chin, hold your apple. Your crown is pulling forward towards the front of the room, and your hips are lifting up. And your knees are slightly bent. Your elbows are pulling back to them. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, fill the belly. Breathe out, pull the belly in. Last one. Good, release those toes. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Shake out the hips as you do. And inhale, rise, and exhale as we set. All right, next one we're going to do is, we're actually going to go into the 8 vessels now, because those are going to be, we're just going to work with that a little bit more. So the first, take the toes out, heels out. We're at shoulder width apart. We're going to breathe in. Exhale, sink back. And just roll your elbows out, fingers in. Shifting over to your right side. Feel all the weight right here. No, nothing, you should feel nothing in the knee. If you do, you need to pull back that hip and like you're gonna sit into a chair so the toes are light. You can actually wiggle your toes here. That would be a good exercise, just to lift your toes and lower them, lift and lower. Now keep them down, but not gripping too hard. They're gripping just enough, a little suction, but not so much that you feel like your toes are all scrunched together. And now we're going to turn that left hip, left heel, and turning the waist. So keeping that shoulder, hip, and heel aligned. Knee forward, waist turns. Breathe in. Breathe out. So you want to really focus from your left heel is down, leg is straight, rotation comes to that hip, through the hips to the waist, through that one hip to the waist, the other hip stays in place. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, coming back to center. Set your foot, exhale as you sink. Shift, inhale. Rotate, exhale, draw your heel down and push your wrists out. Breathe in. It's the same thing, just make sure your left leg is all in alignment. Your knee over your toes, your hip aligning with your heel. Breathe out. Pushing down to that right heel, breathe in. Feel the stretch going up along the calf. Feel the quad flexing, hip rotating. And out, breathe in. Last one, exhale. Good, coming back to center, our third forward fold and set. So bringing the heels together and toes together. Inhale. Gather that sun, inhale, bring it into the kidneys, lift up the chest, exhale, forward fold. Now it's a deep, deep fold. Take your hands and keep them to the back of your thighs and calves, and then wrap your elbows around the backs of your thighs, drop your chin to your chest, bring your nose to your knees, and breathe in. And out. With the in-breath, you feel the belly distend or extend into your thighs. As you exhale, you pull your belly away from your thighs, releasing a little bit deeper to the floor. Drop your head. Feel the back of your neck long. Very good. And on the next inhale, just roll up one vertebrae at a time. Continue, inhale, arms up, and exhale, set. And take your toes out and heels out. And again. And this time we're going to go back over to that right leg, and you're going to send your right hand right behind you. As you lift your left heel, we're going to turn the toes in and rotate that hip again, but this time we're going to drop that knee. So keeping the left heel up, drop the knee and sink. Tuck your tail under, pull your belly in, push your left hand over the crown of your head, your right hand down the back of your leg, and rotate. So now you're rotating at the waist, doing a little spinal twist. Your hips and leg are going towards the left, and your shoulders and head are going around toward the right. To look, maybe you can see the back wall behind you. Inhale and exhale. You're just squeezing that left thigh underneath your right thigh, squeezing the right thigh over the left thigh. Breathe out. One more breath in and out. But now we'll change sides and just drop that right arm or left arm under, right arm goes back up, and pick up the heel on that right side. And as you drop, you're going to tuck your knee under your left knee. Right arm goes up, left hand goes down the back side, and turning your shoulders. Your hips move over towards the right, they go right. Your shoulders and head go left, and look at the back wall. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your weight into the heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. And on that inhale, we're going to come back to the center. Both hands to the center. Exhale. Now in this stance, I'm in this turned in stance, and I want to Turn from the hip, turn from the knees, out with the heels, turn in with the toes. So sink a little bit in this stance. This is standing in ba, and we're gonna push those arms out. So on the inhale, roll your shoulders back. On the exhale, hug your tree, round the back. Tuck your tail, pull your navel in. Inhale as we push out, lift the heart. Exhale, round, tuck, and hug your tree. Inhale and exhale. Going right into the next one. Shift over to that left side. Free up that right leg. 45-degree turn. Shift to the right leg. Weight the heel. Step around and out. Lift your back heel. Okay, so the right heel comes immediately up. All your weight is following that lead leg, left leg. So now your left hand is going to spiral, okay? The right knee is going to come underneath your left thigh. So just soften or bend your right knee. The heel is up. Remember, you're up on the ball of your foot. Take your right hand open like a bear claw, and we're right under that elbow. Sink down, drop the shoulders. Your shoulders are going to be center, but your right hip is going to pull forward, your left hip pulls back. Breathe in and lift your elbow, shoulders back and down. Breathe out, sink a little bit. Breathe in, you can even your weight from your right heel or left heel, your left heel to your right toes. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And inhale, come back, and exhale, set. Other side, just turn out your left foot, right arm, right foot comes around, lift off that left heel. Okay, so all the weight just comes around and forward, the heel immediately comes up. So spiral that arm, drop your left knee under your right, bringing your left hip forward, right hip back. Bear claw with your left hand. Breathe out. Weight is in that right heel, the front heel. No weight lifted on that back heel. And breathe out. Drop your shoulder, lift a little bit higher with the elbow, looking up towards that ceiling. Exhale. Last breath in and out. Good. Inhale back through the center. And exhale. Good. So now, keeping the feet at shoulder width apart, we're going to bring those hands, bringing the first finger and thumb together, lift it over the crown of your head. Shift to your left. So sink into that left heel. Toes are loose. Turn out your right. Okay, so just turn and reach over your head. So you're pushing out from the crown of your head, stretching through that side body. Now open. Okay, so you're just going to pull those hands apart and pulling the left palm up, pulling back on that pinky side, pushing kind of forward with your right arm. Tuck your tail underneath you, sink into your heel. Both knees are soft. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we're stretching right through this rib cage, the front of the rib cage you don't normally get into. Breathe out. Last one in and out. Good. Now swing those arms as you rotate that foot. The right foot's rotating as I move the body to the left. Sweep over. Sink into that right heel. Flex out your left foot. Pull down the shutter. Roll back on your shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Really feel that opening along this line. breathe out. So linking vessels, linking my right side to my left side. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. So we're going to go right into standing crane, looking at the North Star. So shifting to your left leg first, swing those arms, pick up your right, and look behind you. That was pretty good. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. And out. Good. Inhale, change sides, sweep, pick it up. Cover the knee and look over to your left. Breathe out. Trying to get the fingertips of your right hand to touch, just lightly touch that left elbow. Breathe out. Trying to get that twist through the spine so your left knee is going one direction towards the right and you're twisting towards the left. Breathe out. One more breath. Good. Now take that left arm, bring it over in front of you, step forward, and your right arm is out in front. So you're like this. It's like you're opening the tiger's mouth. Now white tiger. So we're going to ride in the white tiger. We're going to ride that white tiger very carefully, walking that right foot back behind you, going into like a warrior stance. So we're sinking and widening. It's a split stance actually. And just holding, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Open those legs, breathe in. So kind of really engaging or opening, feeling that stretchy feeling in the inner thighs and out and in. Pushing to the outer back heel, breathe out and back of the foot. Now as we change sides, just flip the arms and turn your left toes forward. Push your heel out, straighten your right foot to the back corner, and same thing on the other side. Breathe out. So we're going into that split stance. So it's not just holding the stance, it's also widening it as you get stronger in the inner thighs. So pushing to the outside of your left foot, push that down into the mat as you are opening and stretching and strengthening those inner thighs. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift your chest, crown of head. Tuck your navel back, straighten your spine. Breathe out. One more. And out. Good. Now we're going to step halfway in. Just drag that back foot towards your front, or your left leg towards your right. Make your natural palm. We're going to take the left arm over the right as you turn your right foot forward. Step back into the right, pick up your left. We did that wrong. So left arm, left leg. Left arm is forward, left leg is pointing out. Right middle finger is right at your, pointing to your elbow. Left middle finger is pointing up to heaven. You just got that little mudra with the index finger slide halfway down your middle finger and you hold a baseball between in your palm of your hand. Pull your hips back. Watch that the right hip isn't going out like that, which I was doing there for a time. You're going to pull that hip under. So it's back of your heel. Then we're going to change arms, cross and point. So cat stance, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Good. We're done with those 8 vessels. So slide both feet back. Inhale to clear. And exhale, set. And in. And out. In. And clear all the way down. All right, so that is the end of our 8 vessel practice today. Thanks for joining me.